Here I come. Jem Obama, all hard and gravy support the stream. Easy.
Okay, looks like our player is all set.
Seconds to air.
Nope, got it. This one is chomping at the toe.
We're almost...
Okay, let's cut to the tape.
Today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by You've Got Gallstone Jewelers, because sometimes love hurts.
Alright, let's move. First up, more crazy W's. What do Willy Wonka and Andy Warhol have in common? Both had elaborate ploys to find an heir, they both owned a factory, they were both hypochondriacs, or both hid golden tickets in people's food. This makes as much sense as having a chocolate river next to the sewage pipes. Smart people choose this. Wonka owned the chocolate factory and Warhol owned the factory, the name of his famous art studio. You are likely to see people licking the walls in both factories. Here we have, waiter, there's a saint in my drink. I'm telling you, the face of the Virgin Mary is busy these days. Always popping up like she does in trees and birthmarks and oil spill patterns. Because it is a virgin drink, in which of these beverages would you be most likely to see the face of the Virgin Mary? Drambuie, Zima, Courvoisier, or horchata? Maybe if you swirl this answer around in your glass for a moment, it'll get less wrong. Nope. It was begging to be picked. Horchata is a non-alcoholic Mexican rice milk. And while it's technically a virgin drink, there was that one time a bartender just stuck the tip of a celery stalk in it. Here's one for you. I love you for your cookies. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been really lonely lately. And when that happens, I sit around eating sweets. Well, mostly just cookies. Well, mostly just fortune cookies. Oh, yeah. You're the only ones who understand me. You're the only friends I have. Wait a second. What's this fortune say? Hey, this is great. You will find true love on April 22nd. All right. Based on the date, what would be an appropriate gift to give my new lover? A coat made out of groundhog fur, a roll of Mardi Gras paper towels, a huge chunk of earth, or a flag with my image on it. Although all these gifts are pretty appropriate, April 22nd is Earth Day, so a huge chunk of Earth seems most appropriate. Every Earth Day I decorate my house with thousands of green lights that line the windows and the roof, with an animatronic Al Gore on the front lawn. Try this on for size. I'm more than a celebrity, I'm a celebrity author. Which celebrity-written book would most likely win the Caldecott Medal? Jack War by William Shatner, Martha Stewart's Pot? You know, when I saw Martha Stewart and Tart in the same title, I thought it simply must be an autobiography. But either way, you're wrong. One right answer coming up. If Roast Beef Could Fly is Jay Leno's attempt at a children's book, and the Caldecott Medal is awarded to the best children's book of the year. I actually read this book, and it's just a piece of roast beef giving a tepid monologue for 20 pages. It's weird that Jay Leno is writing children's books because the only people I know who like him are elderly. If Leno won the Caldecott, he'd probably be humble and give the award to someone who really deserved it, and then take it back a few months later.
Where's the bar, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Coming up, this place is a dump place, and it's a this or that. I'm going to read off 7 names. For each one, tell me if it's a top-ranked hotel in the United States, or a British term for toilet. If it's a fancy hotel, press left on your plus control pad. If it's a British toilet, press... I understand, no need for instructions. Great. The cloister, the privy, the swag, the little Mel, the nettie, the breakers, the bog. Well, you got into the hotel, but you're on the first floor near the elevator. Can somebody tell me why there's a telephone in hotel bathrooms? It makes no sense. I mean, I always use my cell phone to call my mom while I'm pooping. That'll wrap up round one. But you couldn't tell that by looking at your score. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round two. And lest you forget, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. All right, let's get back to it. Coming up next, jellyfishing. Well, we're all in for a real treat because world-renowned animal expert Hans Hansen is here.
It's actually Hans Hansen?
Yeah, anyway. Hans, what animals do you have for us today?
Well, first off, we have a splendorous creature of the sea, the glorious jellyfish.
Wow, that truly is a beautiful Holy... It stung me, Hans! Ow! Ow!
Oh dear, jellyfish stings can be quite toxic and painful.
No it's killing me! Quick! Quick, Hans, do something!
Let's see, we could pour vinegar on it, rub salt into it, leave it alone, or urinate on it. Oh yes, that's right. Vinegar is generally regarded as the best home remedy for jellyfish stings.
Wait, some weirdos think it's urine?
An old wives' tale, as I recall.
So for anyone out there that peed on themselves or had someone else pee on them after a jellyfish sting, just know it served no medical purpose. You had urine on you for no reason.
Urine is just part of the splendorous glory of...
Get out of here, Hans! Question 7! Here's a good one. There's a soccer player in my soup. Suppose Top Ramen releases a World Cup of noodles. If they base their campaign on the total number of competing teams in each World Cup of soccer, what slogan might they use? Now with 4 fiery flavors, each cup only 16 cents, 32 teams, 32 noodles, or only 64 calories per serving. Are you kidding me? If there were 64 teams and there might be more than 20 total goals scored in the entire tournament. Here's where the money is. Every 4 years, 32 teams are selected to compete in the World Cup. And every 4 years, I buy another economy pack of ramen from Costco. It only costs like $20, and I have over 1,400 meals.
Walking chicken taken out of me. Guess I'll marry 8.
And on its way, I has questioned. Who is most likely to have a prescription for Yaz? Jason Mraz, Taz, Naz, or Cameron Diaz? Side effects of making a wrong choice may include bloating, constipation, dizziness, fluid retention, swelling, headache, heartburn, loss of appetite, and dumb facial expressions. Smart people choose this. Yaz is a birth control pill for women, and Diaz is the only woman in this group. Although I'm not completely convinced Jason Mraz doesn't have female reproductive organs. Next, better late than never ever. When The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson airs at 12:35 a.m. Eastern, 11:35 Central, what time is it in Ferguson's native country? 2:35 p.m., 7:35 p.m., 5:35 a.m., or 10:35 a.m.? You must think that Ferguson is an old traditional name in India. Were you thinking of this one? Scotland, Ferguson's home country, is 5 hours ahead of New York. Which which means they're in the future. Hold me, never let me go. How about the naming of the shrew? Who has a name that does not claim to identify where they're from? Leonardo da Vinci, Charles de Gaulle, Milhouse Van Houten, or Pepe Le Pew? It was begging to be picked. Da, de, and van all essentially mean of or from, but le just means the, as in Pepe the Pew. Which leads me to the timeless question. Would you rather smell the pew or smell of pew? No, that roughly translates to Charles of or from Gaul. And speaking of things made of or from Gaul, you've won a necklace made of fabulous gallstones from You've Got Gall Gallstone Jewelers. These stones have passed straight from someone's body and into your heart. This wrong answer of the game has earned you a sweet 8,000 clams. Well done. Brace yourself for the attack. Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. Hey, that's my sister. So keep your hands off her. Good luck. That's the game! The less we say about your performance, the better. So, You don't know yet! Good job, everyone. Donnie, what are we doing? All right?
Service delivery and customer loyalty, and we're willing to stand on our heads to encourage that. In fact, we'll stand on our heads and do cartwheels. We'll juggle, we'll ride